here, as we see the Malzahar locked in, meaning that Nautilus is going top lane because it's a good matchup against Maokai. But it offers so much AoE damage, especially to charge up his shield. Acadian, though, trying that early gank. Seraph full health.
Yeah, Lupin, not too much health left, but Seraph does have his flash. Uses it already, but still gets locked in with a Maokai. Knocked back with the Arcane Smash, and Seraph is trying to get out of it, but First Blood once again off to Arcadian.
Yeah, that looked really easy.
Farming away, level 6 now for the Karthus, so have to think a little bit more about any sort of all-in play you go for. Ninja, though, looking for an all-in onto Frog, and good flash, but Ninja's going to go under the turret. Ignite's already done, the last little bit's good, and Ninja flashes out to safety.
And that's the
Oh
thing.
no, it's not that safe!
Done!
All right, dive for the ulti, so just a trade.
Well, it was what we were talking about. As
So
far
important right now. What is a little bit better looking for Echovox is this gank on the mid lane. Arcadian already EnvyUs gates there as well. Ninja just going to get taken out here. Who's going to get the kill? Frog and collects it.
Yeah, and I mean, this is Echo Fox kind of short.
Needs a few more hits, but Keith is zoning out Apollo.
Oh, he's got to be careful.
Gonna go in for a good chain of corruption onto Keith, full in for the mouth. Our ulti as the turret goes down. Wild Growth there. Hakuo eats the arrow there, but Lyra kicks him back and gets the kill.
Yeah, bad idea to stay at the turret. I guess laning phase is over. Time to get picked off because the turret was almost nothing. They had no backup and it was going to be a 3v2 against tons of CC, so EnvyUs can trade this one.
Waves cleared out. There's an ulti out from Seraph as well onto Keith. Arcadian locked down, forced to burn the Wild Growth onto the Kha'Zix to try and keep him alive. Ninja's going to keep him occupied. Actually dives in, but there's Lupin, tries to get the Twisted Advance down. Polymorph, sorry, onto him as the Frog and ulti is going to try and take him down. Ninja, though, already taken out Keith. He lives through the ulti from Karthus. Seraph takes out Gate as well.
But no one stopped the push on the other side. EnvyUs going to take the inhibitor in 16 minutes.
I mean, Frog is pushing mid lane, but that's not where you want to be. Seraph finally dies as Arcadian gets the double kill, but Hakuo looking for a target. Would love to try and trap somebody down with the ultimate. Oh, looks too fine. Arcadian got greedy. Wild Growth on top of him. He's going to try and leap out of the way. Should be there as the Death Touch will follow him. Ignite, not enough to take him down. Lyra kicks him through, gets the shot down as he kicks his own teammate through him. Incredible play from Lyra as Lupin joins back in. Frog already burnt the ultimate though, and Lyra barely dies on the back end to Keith. Envy make it look so fancy and get the trade.
Yeah, it's all that fancy. Already sitting at 363 ability power.
Yeah, again, it's an old school build for an old school champion, but Froggen certainly maximizing that flat AP as soon as possible. That farm count is only getting stronger. 40 seeds ahead of his lane opponent as they try and siege a turret. Hakuo flashes and dies to Keith's auto attack, and now Apollo's QSS isn't going to save him. Flash might though as Seraph cues away to a wall, but Keith flashes in aggressively, tries to slow Seraph.
Again, if there's a bunch of Echo Fox people sitting in the mid lane going for it now, they're trying to do this Karthus Baron rush. He kills it so fast.
Yep. I mean, this Baron almost dead. Lyra maybe gets himself in for a steal, but Lupin going to lock him down instead. That should be the Baron over to Echovox. Ninja not there in time, and Lupin just tanking the rest of the team out. Chain of Corruption did tag Arcadian, but just not a problem. Echofox just walk up the Baron and take it. And Hakuo, he's going to get himself assassinated. Wild Throw is going to start things off with the Kha'Zix, trying to rip through them. A little too much, it looks like, as he does go down. But it's a trade. He'll get a kill for his trouble.
Yeah, pretty ambitious play there.
It's a few more autos onto this inhibitor, and that goes down. Echofox just walk up to Baron, take it, and then that could be it here. Froggen now going to get knocked out by the depth charge, but looks like the charm's going to follow in as well. Froggen still taking damage, but Lupa going to tie up Ninja. Froggen on a killing spree as he takes down the Ahri, and Keith is just firing away. Here comes the ultimate. Apollo loses a huge amount of health as Lyra is going to die on the front side. 2 down for Envy, and Echofox
towards a locket to get 131 minutes in, but a lot of the damage has already been done.
Yeah, I mean, Froggen is level 18, monumentally strong as Seraph. Actually gets tied up by Lupa, might just go down to the damage that they have. Karthus and Ashe able to dish it out, and Lupa just tanking the rest of them. Seed's going to start, Lupa's just going to chase in onto Lyra as Echofox reset with the redemption there from Gate. Turret's going to fall, and Echofox 40 seconds to push with the Baron buff still.
Yeah, very poor initiation by Seraph, but they have a lot of ultimates.
Great arrow into Ninja, that's an easy one for Arcadian. And now Hakuo going to get burnt down by Froggen as he tries to ult the Karthus. But Echofox, they've just kind of powered up. They go all up in about 15. So this turret at least under attack, and this is the healthy turret of the two. Arcadian leaps back in. There's Froggen with the ultimate, going to try and seal the deal on the team fight. Arcadian Wild Growth in, but Lupa gets kicked in by Lyra and falls down to Apollo. Seraph's GA going to get burnt down as well, but that turret's going to fall. Second Nexus turret down as well. Echofox, do they go for the Nexus? Seraph's the next target. He does fall to Keith. Keith is just unleashing on the Ashe here, and that's going to force Lyra away. So now onto the Nexus they go. Ninja going to try and save the game for a little while longer. There's the shutdown as he gets one. Keith still kiting, but Ninja cleans up a triple kill, and Envy hold onto their Nexus.
Oh, by the hair on their chinny chin chin, just barely holding on. Ninja comes in for a triple kill, and you know,
but bad news is top inhibitor just fell down, so Envy gonna have to fight for this Nexus one more time.
and 9,600 apparently was the biggest Baron power play we've had this split.
All right.
Froggen, though, if he dies before he can get range.
That's the kill. Ninja with a snipe. Pops his Zhonya's down as well, but here's the ultimate out from Karthus. Apollo is going to go down. So much AoE from the Karthus, and Keith is just too strong to finish out the rest of the team fight. EnvyUs going to collect their kills, pat some of their stats like Katie grab the shutdown. But game number 1 goes all EnvyUs.
Ah, yeah, that's what the Fed Karthus does. Now we remember, even though Froggen gets picked off at the start of that game, he dismissed.
Not the time, Kench. So a bit more aggression in that 2v2.
Yeah, definitely stronger laning presence, not wanting to get super shoved in.
Around the wall, it's a really smart start from Arcadian. Taunt there onto Seraph there. Lupin locking him down. He does have the flash, but I don't think he can get out yet. Does get the stun down, but Seraph just trying to run away. It's first blood over to Lupa.
Yeah, a huge opportunity cost from Acadian right there, as he didn't charge to kind of save his life, but the start of that fight was so huge for EnvyUs. 2 summoners, 4-1. The Ash Arrow on not much of a longer cooldown, and if Froggen gets something here, this could be big.
Well, Hako locked down again. Froggen with a charm, easily able to take down Hako, and now going to dive in solo for Apollo. Gets the damage back down, but Lyra there. A standard data onto Froggen will not save him. Lyra does get around, but now Seraph's overreaching for a play here in the bottom lane. Whatever his next item breakpoint was. He's kind of just got a couple components, and now Froggen getting dove. Ulti is not quite there. Good angle attempt there from Lyra, but Froggen, what a boost. Way to safety. Arrow length up
they got one.
Game flashes in. There's the pick that EnvyUs won. Acadian comes down on Apollo.
Finally, they land the Ash.
Ooh,
Froggen has flash. Look out, though.
Stun's good. Actually flashes out of the way. There's the Apollo's ulti. Going to miss as a result. Lupa up here. Going to try and turn it around. Surf gets taunted. There's the goal for Froggen. Lyra gets the double belly slam, but now Lyra's actually going to take a little too much damage. Charge is going to keep Lupa out of the way as Apollo swoops in to save him. We got Lyra going to get some damage down, but the Gragas is pretty tanky at this stage. Lupa looks for the flash on and doesn't land it onto Apollo. But again, EnvyUs is still going to fight it out. Apollo with a big ultimate as Lupa just satchel back in towards Envy. He's going to go down as Hako gets credit for the kill, and now Lyra bops on the Froggen to try and pick him off. Gate already dead to Ninja as he gets himself a double kill. That went so wrong.
50 that Envy is going to just opt into, which is always risky, but it's a team like Envy that's going to go for it. Acadian can go in, and Shen will be up to ult, so there could be 3 people in this pit almost instantly.
Keith also flanking now. Ninja wants to knock him out, but Lupa going to protect him with the ultimate. They need to pull DPS up to Baron, but Acadian gets too low. I actually was there to smite it, but the smite goes to Lyra. Envy collect the Baron and lose no one.
That is one way to try and get the advantage on the game. A very risky 50-50 by Envy, but it does pay off in this situation,
Keith
and oh boy.
Gets the kill. Completely blind when this attempt starts.
Oh, but here comes EnvyUs.
But Katie onto Hako, sorry, is SK's ultimate. That's going to be a kill, and EnvyUs do find a pick. Apollo, they're going to take down Gate, so it's 4v4 as he moves towards the Baron. In fact, Seraph cancels the TP, so there's pressure down bottom lane as well.
What a weird little situation we're in right now as Lyra just kind of walks in by himself. You want the setup, but Envy was almost impatient in getting it. They weren't necessarily staying together, and it leads to the pick.
Well, now Arcadian going to stay too long. Lyra with a big play, almost predicts the flash perfectly. But Lyra's now going to chase him down, gets it to the sky slow. Arcadian going to get knocked back here. Lyra kills him before the teleport can complete, and now Lupa's got to get out of here. Froggen misses that next charm, but Ninja keeps sieging forward.
Yeah, and they do not have Baron, but they still have the Ziggs and the Jace. Just a few hits on this turret with Double Mountain can drop it.
Oh, Lupa gets the taunt, but a cleanse out from Ninja's knife. The charge onto Lupa to try and knock him back. As Envy are going to look to take the turret. Ziggs destroys it with a short fuse Lich Bane on.
One off.
Yeah, and now they're actually going to go for the Baron as well. So Arcadian's dead for 5 seconds. Envy just do so much damage to this objective. A little bit of vision's not enough. Lupin not even close to try and steal it. And Envy once again find themselves up with a Baron buff, but this time it's 10,000 gold ahead. Lyra though caught out of position.
Oh no.
Gonna get taunted up by Lupa, stayed up by Gate, uses the ulti, buys some time, gets in onto Keep, but Froggen grabs the shutdown. So not quite flawless, but we'll take it. Much here. Just getting a few more pot shots in with Ninja. Lupa trying to find a taunt, but Lyra blocking the other side of it. Seraph takes the area. That's probably fine, although damage is there. Gonna get taunted as well, but Keith almost gets exploited by Apollo single-handedly. EnvyUs gonna go down as Lupa does lose his life, and Envy busts down the inhib. Really nice little disengage there from Envy, and now 5v4 pushing towards the Nexus.
Yeah, they want to go for a lot more. Watch this Ziggs just chunk down this turret.
Oh, it's gone.
Gone.
Absolutely gone. Don't need much more. Seraph burnt the ultimate to try and soak a bit more damage in. Apollo needs to get onto these turrets. Froggen also chunked down as well, so he's going to have to go back to base and give Envy a few more seconds to try and win this game.
Yeah, it's going to be a 5v4, and as long as Apollo can get that auto attack in on the turret, it's gone.
Yep, there it is. Loses about 40% health just from the short fuse. Seraph finds Keith, goes back into him, and he goes down. Envy are going to force a third and final game. Froggen caught it on the other side. Apollo flashes in for a bit of a victory celebration. Well, we wouldn't have it any other way. A must-win game will have a final. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, and it is that much of a must-win. It would throw the Maokai top lane and have a pretty standard-looking team composition.
Yeah, important to note that they did have flexibility, but it looks like a last big tank there is the go for Seraph. Now that he's seen what is up there, is waiting for Froggen here, but Froggen actually playing nicely now with his jungler behind him. Gonna sneak into this brush, might even catch Lyra blind. And Ninja gonna walk too far forward, he face checks, he gets Teemo play, Arcadian flashes in, but Lyra comes around with the cocoon, first blood over to Lyra. Froggen uses the pull. Ninja though stays alive, and key gold onto Envy's jungle.
Yeah, Hex Drinker completed for Ninja. It helps him with a lot of the harass issues. Has gone refillable blood. Cook in.
That was juicy from Hakuo. And now Kate gonna take maybe too much. Envy gonna win the 2v2. Keith still trying to fight it up. Flashes forward with the heal. May not save him. Keith is able to get the next kill. And Envy almost made it look amazing.
Yeah, and what's funny here is
Keith run even more. Hakuo should have the lantern ready. And Apollo's got the ultimate. They should know what's up. Keith doesn't quite have a flash, or he's going to get tied up. Hook from Hakuo is true, and Apollo gets the kill.
And they're going to go for Ninja right here.
Arcadian straight in onto it, although doesn't have the kick that really... Three-man roam attempt, excuse me, from Echo Fox. All but Looper wasn't there, as Arcadian going to get hooked up by Hakuo. Boxes up. Wild Growth is down, but Arcadian played back in. Froggen also eats it, but Hakuo already down. Chain Corruption landed onto Arcadian, but he's going to live with the help of Keith's heal. Damage on to keep it. Ninja just not
on
there.
The Drake, but teleport from Seraph.
It's the advantage he talked about earlier. Looper already down here though. Froggen taking a little too much damage, but he Protobelt's in. The arrow's going to miss. As Froggen's still going for it with the Wild Growth's going to knock a few up. Seraph tries to lock down Gape, and Looper flashes forward with a depth charge and tries to get Apollo repel. He's going to see Lyra off to safety after he flashes, but Arcadian is able to clean up. Ninja kicks Apollo as well. Doesn't get the kill, but probably still did enough.
And yeah, it's a 4-for-1. They should be able to win this.
Tower dive time onto Looper. He's a big tanky Nautilus, but it might not be enough here. Depth touch onto Ninja goes through almost everybody on Envy, but blocked down by Seraph on the next one. Ninja leaps in for it, but Lyra gets credit for the kill, and Hakuo out to tank the turret.
Yeah, they invest 4 for that login.
Ooh, Seraph actually caught there by Looper. Hook back from Hakuo. Boxes started as well. Wild Growth though gets actually a good amount of damage, but Looper is going to fall. Now he flashes out of the way, and Froggen dives straight into the backline. Apollo wants to get out of the way, but Froggen burns his notice to buy a bit more time. Ninja tag by now there from Asher. Seraph is trying to take the rest of him. Ninja now knocking back Arcadian, and he flashes out to safety. Seraph trying to chase it down, but Ninja goes down to Keith, making a double there for the Ash. Echo Fox come out on top in the team fight.
And we were expecting them to win team fights, but they're dicey there. But even with that, they win the fight and take the Drake.
Well, Looper almost went down to the damage as Lyra looks for the assassination. Turret's going to fall down. Froggen chasing him with the Protobelt. Doesn't get himself hooked over to Apollo. He's going to reduce some of that healing flay down after the flash from Hakuo. And Apollo gets Froggen. Looper already around.
Dead.
Arcadian's here as well. Who's going to get it? Arcadian going to dive in for it. He does get the Baron away from them. And now Envy have to fight the way out of the pit. Looper taking damage, but Keith is still there in a position to free it. Seraph though shuts all that down as Apollo gets him. Lyra on a killing spree as Envy get a couple kills, but that was not worth it.
Envy that get ahead in games, and very few of them have been able to carry it to victory. It's a systemic problem for them, so obviously not too comfortable.
This is a juicy bait. See you later, Arcadian. Ninja collects credit for it. That was genius.
Yeah, they had the
oh my Froggen! He goes straight in for Apollo. Misses a Protobelt though. Zonya's in, but the rest of them they have to run away. Froggen might have just started the fight and eats for the team as Deptar's going to find Apollo. Envy needs to keep fighting it out though as Froggen is low on health, and Apollo still getting in there. Seraph trying to take down Froggen, and Ninja finally takes him down. Envy might have a way back into the fight. Keith gets cocooned there by Lyra, but they can't follow it back up, and they just don't really have their health bars left. Ninja is going to get chased down. Hakuo trying to delay it as Ninja gates himself out to safety over the wall, back towards Echo Fox's base, and now Lyra going to try and turn it back around. Repel. Going to go back down and try and give it up. Yeah, he gets shut down by Looper, but he has to give something away. He saves his carries, but barely.
Man, Looper.
Lantern though. He's going to be safe enough. Dead Touch going to follow, and now Apollo maybe get picked up. He flashes out of the way. Looper flashes on top of him, but the cocoon from Lyra could save him. Hakuo is going to fight it out, but the shutdown comes through. Forget Hakuo. The next to fall to Keith as Lyra now caught out between everyone else. A double kill for the support Lulu, and Arcadian comes up huge.
What a pick! And we were talking about Apollo needing to be in a position to will his team to victory.
very far down, just farming away. Seraph's going to do the same because Envy know there is no way to contest with this Baron instead. Fox will go back, they'll spend their gold they've just collected, and they'll start yet another siege.
To push the top lane after Baron as well.
Yeah, Echo Fox just taking their advantage and saying, you know what? The sooner this game ends, the better I'm going to feel. Froggen straight into the backline once again as the inhib does go down. Froggen gets picked off though. Zoni is barely at the last second after his ultimate procs for a bit of healing. There's the wild growth to keep him alive, but Seraph is diving back in, gets polymorphed though by the Lulu. Hook onto Looper as Echo Fox are just going to brute force their way through. Looper does finally die to Seraph, and Seraph barely lives. Echo Fox do take the inhibitor.
This inhibitor.
Yeah, it looks like they are gonna do half of that. Yeah, they're gonna stay. Yeah,
they were gonna lose the inhibitor anyway, so why channel the recalls? It's gonna be okay. Everyone stayed. False alarm. I like
gonna miss there from Hakuo. They kind of have to go now. Envy are in position, but there's a depth charge out already onto Apollo. They need to just kill the AD as there's Froggen straight in onto the backline. Redemption down to heal him, but Froggen took a lot of damage there. Turret's going to go down now. Looper's going to be the one hooked up, and Seraph is going to lock him down. The Wild Growth's going to keep him alive for a little while longer, but Looper, he's getting low. Apollo moved back into the team fight, and that's Froggen able to get that kill. Seraph now dead as well. Now Ninja's trying to run away from the rest of Echo Fox, but this last inhibitor is going to go down. Ninja's getting tagged by Arcadian, and Looper is just moving forward as Keith going to try and take down the Nexus turrets. There's one. Ninja gonna go down. Froggen seals know the kill, and it's actually Arcadian instead. Nexus though now wide open, and Hakuo and Lyra just cannot defend. Echo Fox will take what kills they can, and they'll finally pick up the victory.
Gotta hit
Envy.
the Nexus guy.
And they're gonna get some kills first, or at least try to. Keith goes down to the turret, but the Nexus falls for Echo Fox. And now all they can do is wait.
Yeah, Arcadian clutched another kick